Yes. So, give me a...
Go ahead and go live.
Yep. Yep. That's what I'm...
Will we get a camera?
Yes, 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 you will.
Oh, so is there like the pub cam now ready or not yet?
Well, if everything is working all right now, then, yeah, I'm hoping to start streaming. I actually have a solo on this game going, so it's like I might start using it to see how things go. That's not a problem.
Yeah, that's some time for us to get everything set up. But I'm chatting with you right now on the phone. So you just go ahead and get everything. I don't know why. Have you started yet?
Yes, but yeah, according to what I'm seeing, I am up and streaming, so I'm gonna change out some of my settings. I definitely cannot pay attention to what I'm streaming on there.
Well, I can take it over. What do you need?
Obviously, if you're in my channel, you're seeing that you can see me, you can see my game.
Yes, I can.
Now the question is, do I have sound? So
I don't know why it's offering. So, by the way, you're using headphones.
yes, I am. Yep, headphones.
I think you had an issue with Max earlier, where he has this aggravating issue for us. Let me check. Let me ask him how did he resolve it.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. If you were paying attention, just getting started. This is my first stream. We're waiting for a couple other players to show up.
Oh, it's your first stream?
Yes, actually, I can hear.
I can hear real life. I mean, I can't hear I can hear myself on the audio showing up where it should be. But hello everyone. This is my fault stream.
Yep.
Why my fault?
My fault? Okay, so I spent a good number of years playing World of Warcraft. When I first started playing, it was the night before Wrath of the Lich King came out. So, right from the get-go, I was very much involved with a group that liked to raid quite often. And I would be doing dungeons with them, and I have a bit of a nerve issue in my hand where occasionally a finger will twitch. And you know, if you've played World of Warcraft, you know, as you're doing the bosses in the dungeons, it's like you need to move on some of them to specific points and stay there. And with this nerve twitch, you know, I'd move to my point and I'd be waiting, and then all of a sudden my finger would start twitching, and so my character would move and I'd draw aggro, and you know, party would wipe. And of course you get your people that'd be like, who fucking did that? What the hell happened, people? And I'd be like, oh, sorry guys, my fault. Yeah, well, I've done that a couple times before too, and you know, but I've always been really big on wanting to make sure that, you know, if I caused something in a raid, that if it was my fault, I'd take responsibility. I'd be like, oh, sorry, my fault. So one of the times I created a character, her name is actually Maifalt, and from there it's just kind of stuck with it, and it's like everybody thinks it's really adorable, and the creation story behind it is kind of cute. It's not just something random and pulled out of my ass. It's like, oh sorry, my fault. Oh sorry, my fault. And so um, when I actually created that character, I start running. That character wasn't real big in the dungeons, but I'd come along and, if it would happen, somebody would go, oh, what the hell happened? And they'd just be like, it was my fault. And I'm over here going, but when they say it, it sounds like they're saying, oh, it was my fault. So, no. They'd be saying, oh, it sounds like it was their fault. And they'd be like, oh, it's my fault. And here... and here I'm just sitting over here going... Oh, this is... No, I think we'll be all right.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Well, just call me Mai, That's what a lot of people do. They just say, hey, Mai, what's up, Mai? So then if we go, well, what happened? Well, that was my fault.
That's smart. Damn. But anyway, I noticed this thing myself on here as well. On your voice on screen, I noticed that the voice chat is kind of soft, but your voice is a lot louder. Maybe you can consider lowering your or boosting more on. Or maybe you see the mixer in OBS.
Yeah, I can lower it down. Hold on.
I know you increase the desktop volume. Or you can lower your.
I'm going to lower my microphone.
Alright.
Because I don't want to be blowing you guys' ears out. Where I currently live, I actually only live about a block and away from a major highway. And so occasionally you'll get those rip-roaring motorcycle screams that come down through, and it's like, I know just sitting here, being that close to it, I have to... Well, I don't want the microphone picking it up, because I don't have anything that, these headphones do a decent job for as cheap as they are on filtering out background noise. This is actually my old set of headphones. With all the trouble I was having last night in trying to get the mic working, so I was getting really frustrated, and I went through all three of my headphone sets and was like, why isn't this working? Why is it? And it's like, I know, but I hadn't tested anything since I started tearing into my computer, and I was like, the only thing I could think of is, on your motherboard, there's the pin for your original sound card. And so I was like, God blast it, did I pull the pins on that? Did I bend the pins? I was really concerned on, did I do something to the pins on the motherboard for the microphone portion? Because I haven't had any issues with the sound per se. It's just been getting the microphone to work. Now, you can obviously tell I'm pretty good about carrying my own conversation. When we get into game, I do get a little bit concentrated if we're working on a particular part. But if you don't hear me talk for some time, well, I might be doing that, but if it goes over an extended period of time, like where you guys are talking and I should be putting in my opinions in on that conversation, and you're not hearing anything, just be like, hey, are you having mic issues? One of the reasons why I got a new pair of headphones is because this particular set, occasionally I'll talk for hours, and then all of a sudden the mic will go out on it. And what's frustrating is this is a USB headset, so it's like I shouldn't be having those issues.
Well, let's see. Hopefully, go there.
Yeah. That's what I want.
Well, yeah, indeed, what we all want. But what I'm noticing here, I think if you are you able to increase the audio for your desktop audio in OBS? Because right now I'm hearing, I can't really hear the game audio as well.
Oh, okay. Hold on a moment.
I think your microphone is good. Your microphone is that's perfect now. Just need to adjust the desktop audio to be louder so that people can hear, I guess, our voices also.
Yeah, I had the desktop audio completely shut off, so now I've got it turned on. And is there usually something running from this? Oh, okay. Well, I'm talking about from the game. And I was like, yeah, I guess there is. Because when I have the game prominent on my screen, I hear the audio for it, just the background waiting audio. And then when I go to my OBS, it cuts out. So obviously I have something set so
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna say on the title here, testing some settings in one unless you got something not to say. Okay, so I can hear myself very good, right?
okay.
Hear yourself fine?
Yeah, I can. Um
I'll listen to my voice now.
holding. Holding. Holding.
Good, hold it longer.
Holding. Oh.
So, is that maybe from last week?
No, that was me just toning out really light.
I mean, I'm trying to listen into my voice, but I can't really hear it still from your stream here. Do you see my voice pumping the desktop audio? Do you see it pushing it hard?
Hold on, let me turn on. I've got a couple of different desktop audio sounds here.
Right, just check the desktop audio bar in OBS, and whenever I'm speaking, see if you can see a bit more. Because we want it to be balanced with the microphone here. So be sure that the audio is right where people can hear you sing, or if they can hear the chat along with the game audio as well. If it's perfectly balanced, people should be able to hear your voice in your voice will of course have to be the priority. So I'm gonna make sure yours is a little louder than the desktop audio.
Okay.
So when you really see the bar moving in the desktop audio as I'm speaking here, I'm just gonna open up your stream again.
I hear music, but I'm not sure if that's me or in my stream.
Okay, I can hear myself in your stream, but it's barely though. Do you have the desktop audio set?
It's set for 100%, but I'm not like I said, I'm not picking up anything for. Uh,
For OBS, you mean?
yeah.
For your desktop?
Hold on.
Okay, let's see how we can
Let's
resolve this.
see.
Oh, do you know how to share your screen on OBS?
No.
Okay, here's what you do, right? Under OBS, are you looking at your OBS right now?
Yes.
Okay. On the lower left side under scenes, see the plus, right? Do you see a plus?
Under scenes or under scene trend? Okay.
Under scenes, you'll see a
Okay.
plus,
Yeah.
right? Hit the plus and then enter a name. So once you enter that, you'll have a blank scene right here, right?
Yep.
Okay, so now
Okay.
what you do under sources, hit the plus again.
Yep.
This time, check display capture. Yep, display capture.
Okay.
And then just go ahead and hit OK. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot to use the
I see my desktop in infinity.
Alright, alright. That's not infinity. So now, oh, so your OBS is not showing your desktop?
Yes, it's showing my desktop in infinity. You know, like looking the mirror, video, a video, a video, a video.
Okay, okay. Alright, so that's good. I just need to be able to see the mixer. I should be able to see your mixer, right? Because it's sharing your OBS setting. Okay, yep, I see it here. Alright. Okay, you can go ahead and hit OK for this one. Alright, and I'm just going to take a look at the audio bar here. So much thank you for moving that thing away.
Yeah, see, I'm not sure. So even when I go to the game,
Yep.
I should be getting something on my desktop audio, and I'm not. So I'm wondering. Hold on a second. Let me check. Audio. Sound quality. Master is up. Because I went in here and I bumped a few settings down so that I wasn't getting overpowered by what was going on with the game, as well as everything else. So, alright, so let's try.
This is very strange. It's not supposed to be, not moving at all. I'm guessing this is something. Okay, maybe you can turn off your game for now, right? Just turn off the game.
Alright, hold on.
And restart. Maybe restart OBS. Yeah. Can you restart OBS?
Sure, hold on a second. Let me reset these.
Alright.
Because we didn't get anything out of them that I was wanting. And again, I don't want to be blasted out as... yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll, it's like, if everybody else can do it, if every... Okay, so... Okay, so I am going to go ahead and... stop streaming at the moment.